are?
We're just both clicking all the things. It's all good.
I
And
got it
also me
right the
realizing
first
my audio
time
is
and
coming through.
then fricked it up.
You know, it's all gravy.
It's amazing.
It's our first time.
Oh, seems like how it should be.
What? It's perfectly normal.
Ah,
Okay, now I can go back into the comments, see how everybody's doing tonight.
wait, happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday! Happy hump day!
Yay!
It's
Special
hump
Wednesday.
day.
You didn't think we were going to do any giveaways until the last of the month, but guess what? We're feeling
Right?
frisky. We got shit to celebrate.
Right? Doing a special, pretty cool bottle giveaway. I have my sample of it here, so
Yay!
I
Good.
can get into trying it from
I
you.
know, I got mine right here. I have to finish my first pour of our friend brought us back a pick, an Eagle Rare pick. So I got to finish this first and then I'm going to jump into that one.
Oh,
So,
of course, having your control shot, your control pour, reading chat and speaking, not a good combination.
okay, let's see
Yeah.
who's here. Michael S. is here first, saying good evening.
What's up, Michael S?
Hi, Kilco. How are you?
Go go!
William Hall is here. Tim Carney, you made it. You stayed awake. Yay.
For now.
For now. Sean
We love you,
is
Coke.
here. Tasty Sensibility.
What's
Scott's
up, Doug?
here.
Hey, Scott. Random Scott.
Joseph Brazo says, what the hell are y'all doing here?
Nobody ever knows.
Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Malam is here saying, howdy hoo.
Hashtag
That's how I
Mom's
read it
fault.
anyway. I don't know how you read it.
Howdy ho. I think howdy ho, like howdy ho, neighbor. Like
Oh, that
howdy
could be
ho.
it. He is from Idaho.
There you go.
Aaron Pierce is here. It says it's a perfect start. Hi, Roman Carter. How are you? And Denise is
Hello.
here. I had lunch with Denise today. It was wonderful.
Awesome. Pretty cool.
I'm
Uh,
I'm not quite sure what Joseph Brazo just said.
yeah, like I don't know what I was not drinking a rye, so I don't know what my face was doing
What is that?
when
I don't know what that is. So, ah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know what that means.
So we are doing just one giveaway. We're not doing mystery boxes. We're doing the Plinko like we always do. But
Yes.
we are doing one single giveaway tonight, and it is
And you get to know what it is.
the little book,
Da-da-da.
The Infinite. I am
Little
not
Book
a
Infinite.
huge little book fan. I mean, I think it's good. This is so good.
I'm excited to try because I've only really loved one. I've tried like I don't know 4 or 5 of the other little books, and I've only really loved one of them. It was amazing. But I'm excited to try this one tonight.
That's right. You haven't tried it.
Nope, not yet. So
It's so
I got my sample.
In my opinion, you
Sample
got to tell me what
today.
you really think.
Yeah. So the giveaway's going. Usual PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat, $5 an entry. I saw that the comment was tagged, pinned already in the chat, and just tag Whiskey Mountains for it, and I will get you entered.
Oh yeah, I don't think I put that in the description because I hadn't gotten a hold of you yet.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So yeah, you're gonna want to tag Whiskey Mountains. If you scream at me too, Women of Whiskeys, I'll see it as well, and I'll highlight
Yeah.
it. Michael, I suppose I could give you the unopened bottle. I suppose. I told Will what I was doing. I'm like, so I'm so excited to announce this that we're gonna give away my Infinite bottle. He's like, why? He's like,
What?
I
We're
wouldn't
doing
do
what?
that. He thought I meant putting it in a mystery box. And I'm like, no, like someone's gonna win it. Like
Yeah,
they're
like
gonna
straight
get
up giveaway. Look at that. Michael S. Whiskey Jarig. First
Oh,
one
nice.
in.
And then I'm gonna get in there. Can you pin your comment or do I need to? Let me see. I think I can.
If we pin mine, it'll
Then I'll
unpin
take mine
yours.
away. I'll put it in the
Yeah.
description after we get rolling.
Okay. There we go.
Joey B, cheers to you. Okay. So
Oh,
if you
cheers,
need
Joey.
instructions on how to enter, it's also in the description. So
Yeah.
Also, a
Never
little
mind.
secret, if you're a Patreon or you're thinking about being a Patreon and we play the Patreon Plinko at the end, leggings are back. They're back on the board.
Leggings are back. I love it.
So
Yeah,
we added that.
do we have you in leggings? It's like one of the things is that there's got to be a picture of you in the leggings.
Who? Me?
You, yeah.
Oh, well, I
I
honestly,
feel
I have
like
3 pairs of leggings, one that was mine and 2 that were set aside for winners. And
yeah.
I moved and I haven't been able to find them since. That's why they weren't on the board for a while because I had to get more because I lost the leggings.
I lost the leggings.
Well, and they've been out
Wow.
of stock, but I knew I had those.
Yeah.
And then I never found them again after I moved. I think someone took them. Like maybe my landscaping guy. That's
I
probably what
bet.
happened.
I bet he was like, I have to have these. These are me. They're his guilty pleasure.
So we've got Jack Wesley. Hello, cheers to you. Robotics here. Hello. Mullum.
Hey, what's
I
up?
thought the LB was part of the Plinko board. The leggings.
The little
What?
book.
Little
The
book.
little
Oh,
book.
no, it's getting given away to, it's not just patrons. No.
Okay, Michael
Um,
S., Tim Corney, buddy. I got you in, and Scott, I got you in.
all right, let's
Thank you,
take a look
buddy.
at those. Were those PayPal or Venmo? Let's see.
Venmo, PayPal. Oh,
Okay.
William Hall's got in for PayPal.
So Michael S. says, I've been eyeing that little nutty dark top vessel of happiness. But enough about the official new co-host. I'd like to win that bottle of Little Book.
Shh.
Oh, I shouldn't have read that out loud yet.
What?
Oh.
Shh.
Kim Corney says, woohoo! Congrats, ladies. Scott
Yay.
says, infinite.
Nice.
Then we've got all the things. Holy moly, all the clicking. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Good luck on your entries. I really appreciate it. Tim Corney says, wahoo. Congrats, ladies. I already said that, didn't I?
I love the way you say woohoo. We put the emphasis on different syllables. On
Well,
the
I
emphasis
feel
on
like,
different syllables.
how do you do it? You do
I do woohoo.
woohoo, wahoo. I do wahoo. I don't know what
Yeah.
I do.
No, I'm like actually really curious. Is that like a regional thing? Like in the South, maybe we say woohoo and like
Woohoo. What? I say woohoo
woohoo.
when it's got, but I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm really confused.
I don't think I ever say woohoo. Woohoo. Woohoo.
Oh, woohoo
I'd
is
still
when
say
there's 2 O's.
woohoo. I'd still put it on the who.
Whoo, woohoo, woo, woohoo.
Woohoo.
Well, I do when I say woo. When I say wah, I go wahoo. I don't know. We're crazy nuts. Anyway.
Now I want a poll. I don't know how to do like an audio poll of like, do you say it emphasis on the first syllable or the second syllable?
Mullum, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. We at MSRP states, we can get it for $200. I was looking, if you don't have it in your state and you have to look online, it was a lot more than that. And I was like, do I really want to? Yes, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
Bacon is
okay.
here.
I'm excited to try this one.
Are you still okay?
Yeah. I'm looking up about the Little Book Infinite. Sorry.
That's okay. So Michael says it's an East Coast, West Coast thing like Biggie and Tupac rivalry.
So Tupac said wahoo and Biggie said wahoo.
Wahoo!
Or is it vice versa? Hey,
Okay, Jack Wesley, what is your question? I need to know your question.
If it's
Taste
appropriate, we'll
Sensibility
answer.
is in for 6 via Venmo. I will read that in a second. Jessup Brazo. Okay, fine, whatever.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Who can resist?
Hey, Big Vic is here. So, taste and sensibility. What are you?
Exactly,
Just making
Coco.
a refresh.
The emphasis on the right
Says
syllable.
donation giveaways quest for leggings.
I mean, who's not on the quest for legging?
I mean, right.
I'm just
Oh,
saying, once you
Mala,
find yours, I feel like we need to do like a reel of something to do with the leggings.
Mullum
Soda,
says soda, Coke, or pop.
Coke.
But what do you say when you're talking about one of those carbonated beverages in the fridge?
Coke.
You'd like a
Coke. In the South, at least growing up, I think it's kind of altered, honestly, recently in the South, like with social media and everything bringing attention. But
yeah.
like growing up, you would go to a restaurant and you'd say, they'd be like, what do you want to drink? And you'd say a Coke. And then they'd be like, what kind? And then you could say like Sprite or whatever.
That's so weird to
Yeah.
me.
But the assumption is Coke. Like, it's just Coke.
Huh.
And for me,
So
it's always Coke is the drink I want, anyways. So,
So
but it's
I
not
was
soda.
born in Idaho, but then I moved all over and I grew
Yeah.
up saying pop. But then when I moved, everyone said soda, and that was like Washington State, Nevada. And
Yeah.
so now I say soda.
Yeah.
Um,
So Idaho though says so because if we don't say Coke, we say soda. But in New York, in like Western New York at least, people said pop, and I thought that was
okay.
freaking bizarre. So, what's up, Josh Fritz? We're starting the
Okay,
Coke Pop. Wahoo
here's Jeff
wahoo.
Wesley's question. He said he had a question. It says, what is the best drink you ladies like?
Like whiskey or just any drink whatsoever
I'm
you
assuming
could have,
he's meaning whiskey, but that's like
right?
so
Like,
broad.
I
Like,
mean, for me, whiskey, it's still easy. I can
it's
answer
for
this.
what?
Well, actually, it's between two.
Okay.
Uh, but it's either Knob Creek 12 cast strength, which is like the most divine thing to have ever existed, or Little Book. I think it's chapter 3 or 4. I can never remember.
Three's the
But
one I
actually,
like.
Taste and Sensibility is the one who hooked me on this and then sent me the rest of it, and it's amazing. And it's my like, I keep this bottle for like, I don't know if my brother has another baby or something. I don't know, which is not gonna happen, but like, it's basically my very, very, very special pour. Those would be my favorite top tier. I mean,
Yeah.
unless George D. Stagg or something, I could never get my hands on. It's on the table. I don't know. They're both
Well, now, but see, like for me, I like my easy sipper. We all know I'm like an Eagle Rare fanatic. Like I love
Mhm.
Eagle Rare. I love some of the more expensive Eagle Rares. I like the regular old Eagle Rare 10. If I could never have another whiskey, that'd probably be it. But I
Yeah.
also love
Oh,
Irish. And so,
oh,
like a good Redbreast 12 cast strength, that'll hit
yeah.
me every time.
Y'all, this is the question we're answering. So you're saying icy, best drink you ladies like that you could pour any night would would be one of those. Not like super special
Yeah.
pour.
But even if I went super special,
I mean, I'm not saying the red Brussels style isn't, or with did you say the
no, I
style or
hear
the
what you're
12 cast
saying
strength?
though. Like if I could have
Yeah,
anything,
right.
I'll tell you what I haven't had that I really want to try is nope, just lying. I just tried it the other day. Not the other day, but remember Will and I got those samples of and I always say this wrong, Eagle double I always say it wrong.
Oh, the sample you had for Christmas.
Very
No?
rare double, damn it.
Eagle double very rare. I don't know. I thought it
You
was
know
made up the first time I heard it. Well, actually, the first few times I heard that, I thought that was like people were doing a parody of it or so, like making fun of it because it's so ridiculous. It's like
it's
just throw in
it's
every
ridiculous.
adjective that you can. Super special, extra rare,
Okay,
double
Mullum got
aged,
it. Double eagle, very rare. I
double
screw
eagle, very
those
rare.
words up, and like I should know that. I love Eagle Rare.
Right.
I love Elijah Craig 18 when it was about $20 cheaper. I used to chase that shit, you
Yeah,
know.
I haven't seen that around honestly recently. Do you still see that
Come to
around?
think of it, yeah, I haven't either. I used to see it show up
Yeah,
every now and then.
yeah.
Hi, Aged Oak. How are you? Cheers to you.
What is
Beautiful
up?
people.
How's it going? Y'all hit that
Okay.
thumbs up. Make sure you hit it.
Did you pour that? Did you pour that infinite? Or no, you're getting ready
No.
to. Okay. Just
I'll
kidding.
pour it
No,
now.
what? I'm not
into my
pressuring you.
into my manatee glass that Nick got me for Christmas.
So I only have this. I'm going to take my little mini Glen and pour some so that we can at least cheers and make our announcement,
Okay, that sounds
which
fair.
some people already know. By the way, this is the new Criminals and Cocktails mini Glen that we just got.
Yeah, it is. Super cute.
You guys can win it. Or not. I can keep it. I mean, not this one. Not this one.
Right.
By the
yeah,
way, MC, hi.
What's up, MC? Also, yes,
Glad to
the
see
prize
you, darling.
is a full bottle, not a half drink bottle. Just
Yeah, I'm not
to
giving you the
clarify,
half drink bottle.
for anybody actually worried that that's the prize being advertised. You will be getting a
So
full bottle.
the little book, The Infinite, like I said, I'm not a huge little book fan. There's only been a couple of them I like. One was 8 and one was 3. This is fantastic. And I got really, really lucky and walked into a store and it was just
Yeah.
sitting there. And this woman, I'm going to tell this story.
Yeah.
This liquor store lady in Idaho, it's allocated, it's MSRP. And they're like, you can only have
Right.
one. And this woman, Will and I go in separately and we look around and there was 2 there. So he took one and then I nonchalantly walked up and took one. And this woman's like, are you with him? And you guys, I don't lie well. I talk way too much to keep up lies.
That's the thing. It's like remembering the lie.
Yeah. So I said, no. And she's like, you're not with him. I'm like, no. She's like, because I said, why? She's like, well, because if you're married to him, you can't each get one. And I'm thinking, so like if I go to the grocery store and they have like limit 1 green pepper, we can't each buy a green pepper with our own money.
Yeah, that like,
what the fuck?
Unless y'all are scanning IDs that to keep track of addresses, like that doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah.
it's
So anyway,
still one
long
per
story
person.
short, we kind of go back and forth and I'm like, it's no. And it was kind of like you could hear mentally, she's like, I know you're with him. And I'm like, prove it. Yeah.
Yeah, right? It's like none of your business. You should have just been like, what? Just because we're both like less than freaking 6 feet tall, like all these other stupid tall people, doesn't mean all short people are together.
Are you profiling me?
Exactly.
So I had to dig into my bag and find the Women of Whiskey's debit card so that it didn't have like our last name on it. Because I just didn't want to get caught.
That is
my mother-in-law's in the car because we were coming back from Twin Falls. And I go out to the car and Will had gone out there and I'm like, we have to leave Will here.
We gotta ditch him. Sorry, bye.
So anyway, that's why and how I have this extra bottle that was supposed to be our backup, but I'm so excited to make this announcement.
This is also the bonus though of not having taken my husband's last name.
H and Oak. I think there's also an option where it says go ahead and proceed, like danger. You can put that in.
Yeah.
And it'll let you do that.
Yeah. Promise.
Okay. I really spent some time figuring out what direction Women of Whiskeys was going to go. Because I do it to have a good time. And who do I have the best time with right now? So Audrey and I have been friends for a long time. And the thing about a channel is it can be time consuming. It can be stressful if you're working late and you have to run in and do a live. And then you sit down and you're like, oh, thank God. It's my friends. We're drinking whiskey. But so we've been talking about it for a while. She's been coming on kind of being a co-host. She came down this weekend and we had a blast. And we talked through some things and she has decided to bless me with the, not just a co-host, Whiskey Mountains Adriana is now 50% of Women of Whiskeys.
What? I'm an official co-host of Women of Whiskeys.
Wait, this way. Cheers.
Oh,
you do it?
I'm not good at it. Yep. Cheers.
My dogs. I'm super excited. She just fits. And she's been with Women of Whiskeys in the background since day one. We actually used to go on other people's live streams together before there was even a Women of Whiskeys.
Yep.
It just feels right.
Yeah. Like that was the thing. It's like we always have fun. It's not as much, it's not like the stress and requirement sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like I won't be on every week. It'll be, similar to how it's been the past couple months of like when I can make it, I come on, but I can't always because of work. So like that was a big thing in me, in my hesitation. Like that was pretty much the only, it was like, I love Women of Whiskeys and what it does and everything. So what, Sal?
Well, and part of it too was like we just came to the agreement that if there's something going on in our lives and she can't come on, that's okay. Or if I can't come on, that's okay. But we will always together be Women of Whiskeys. And we created some shorts when she was here. We're going to try and do some more little reviews. We're going to try and do some little crime content. And you know what? If our lives get super busy, you might not get them on a regular basis, but you will get them.
Yeah. I think that's like what I was, because at first I was like, I'm not sure because I don't want to promise you something and not be able to deliver. Like Whiskey Mountains, my channel has been very much on a back burner because of other stuff going on or whatever. And so it was like, I don't want to, confirm unless I know we're on the same, and we are very much on the same page of like when we can do it, but we're not going to stress, we're not going to guilt each other, like you were so we've in the past things have come up on like the day before Criminals and Cocktails, and you were the one telling me like, no, fucking we can delay. This is not necessary. Like, so
for sure.
You've been super supportive of me. I've loved this thing since the get-go. So like, I feel like it's a perfect combination, and it's always fun.
Perfect combination.
Yeah.
Well, and part of it too is, finding that balance in our life, right? And I will never forget. Nice.
Yes.
How creeping over. But there's something to be said for, I remember her calling me up. We had a Criminals and Cocktails in person that we were supposed to do about this last one, but a while ago. And we hadn't even talked about her being on the channel yet. Her and I had just decided to do Criminals and Cocktails together.
Yeah.
And she says, I have this huge, now she's off saving the world, just so you know. She's a research scientist and she's saving the world. So she says, I have this huge experiment thing, not experiment, but I'm using the wrong word.
I forget when it was, if it was the experiment or the paper, but
something. But she was like, I think it was the experiment. And she's like, I have to get this and this done, something changed. I'm so sorry I can't come in person. I'm like, no worries. We'll do split screen. It'll be fine. Then the day before, I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, how's your day? This happened with me. She's like, actually, it was a crap day. This and this and this happened. And it was like a devastating event, a life event.
Yeah.
And she's like, but don't worry. I'm still ready to do Criminals and Cocktails. I'm like, no. She's like, no, it'll be fine. I'm feeling okay. I'm compartmentalizing. And it was like, that's when it dawned on me. We are not going to do that. That's not what this channel's about. This channel's about being here because we want to be here and hanging out with you guys. And it is not that.
Yeah. I think that's one of the moments that made it clear to me that like, we are a friendship first and foremost, not like, oh, you've made a commitment and you said you were going to show up for this thing. So you're supposed to show up for this thing regardless of, major things that were going on in our family, in my family. But like, instead you were like, I'm here for you and you need to understand what you're about to be going through. And like, you prioritized me. And like, so that it made me feel like, yeah, I can commit to this and know that like, it's not gonna, become like she's gonna be mad at me and for prioritizing, you understand the priorities kind of thing. So,
well, and that's a big thing too. We've been friends for a long time. And so we don't want anything to get in the way. I love that, Tim.
Also,
hey,
did you see what Michael asked then? Hey, Katie! Did you see what Michael asked then?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. So that's going to take some peer pressure, a lot of whiskey, and maybe a medic on standby. But we might be able to make that happen.
Saying we could go to like a national park where they've got like more of like the you only have to walk a very small, it's just like basically get out of the car and like walk to the viewpoint kind of thing
And
and pretend that
give
it's
me
a
a
thing.
goal. Like, is there hot chocolate and cookies at the end? Because I
There
might
you
be able
go.
to.
There you go. Just like wave the treat in front of you to get there.
Hey, Beach Sand and Bourbon, how are you?
Hello. See, Coke. Yeah.
Des
Yeah,
is
Texas is like
here.
the other South. What's up, Des?
Well, I also,
We got back
the
to it.
big thing for me was I needed to reevaluate. Okay, this channel is not, I'm not going to quit my full-time business. This is not going to pay my bills.
Right.
This is not what this channel is about. And having Adriana and I kind of be on that page was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we love
By the
it
way,
and
April,
we want to
cheers.
do
Good
it
to
well,
see
but
you.
hello. What's up, John Cloud? I got you in. Uh
I'm behind. Oh, there it is.
I'm just checking to see if I've
All right.
missed any others. So just heads up, y'all. Before John Cloud, the last entry I got in was Joseph Brazo, so which
Okay.
was the super chat. So if there was one before that, or
Oh,
maybe you forgot to put it in, to the comments, just let me know.
well, let's see. Let me check. So we
That'd help.
also have John Bowman is in for 2. Says 750 tiny little books. Then we've got,
John Bowman.
that's what it says.
Okay.
I don't know. Did I just give someone's real name out? Whoops.
Sorry, it's just the name of a whiskey, so I was confused.
I know, but now I just got to think about it. I'm like, I wonder if they have a different name.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh, did I screw up?
Sorry. And I didn't put it in the description, and that was my bad. And I will do it in just a minute. Do tag either Women of Whiskeys or Whiskey Mountains when you and with your number of entries. If you do not do a super chat and you use either the QR code or one of the links. So,
Yeah.
So then we have John Cloud who says infinite good times.
Yeah.
Daniel Lloyd, I love that so much.
Gotcha. Okay. Awesome age to know. Sorry about that, buddy.
Hey,
Okay.
Richie Z. Hello. Were you here for the announcement? You probably saw it
Thanks,
on Patreon.
Danielle.
Huh?
Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, we did. Let the Patreon know ahead of time. I don't think it's like the biggest shock to people. Like people have been seeing me coming on more and more co-hosting. But initially it was kind of like I was just gonna do Criminals and Cocktails officially together. But like the other stuff was just more like here and there guest appearances. So now it's like official.
And we didn't make it official until the last day that she was here this weekend.
Like, yeah, we were like, so conversation.
Yeah. Because I think we were both kind of seeing like, I think we were scared about our friendship,
Yeah.
Well,
and it was kind of, it was funny because it was a work weekend in a way. It was like a fun work weekend. Like, but we had goals of like, we're doing Criminals and Cocktails and we needed to finish a bunch of stuff for that. And then we wanted to film these other things and we wanted to take these pictures and stuff. And it was just, and play with settings and all this stuff. So
we were doing everything as if we were channel partners before we became channel partners.
Right. Yeah. It was like a trial run of like, how do we work together? Do we communicate well? Like, it's important. All the good stuff.
H&O, was that you that okay. John Bowman, that's me. All good. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I wish I was one of those Bowmans, right?
Perfect.
Right?
I will say, okay, what do you think about this? You got to tell me about it because I'm enjoying myself over here with this infinite little book.
I feel like my initial, we're like mid-announcement and I was about to say, this is like an oaky bitch. Like, I don't know what the, like, I mean, it's not advertised with an age. That's partly why I was like pulling up my phone earlier to try and like see what the like explanation for it is. But all I'm getting is all the like nonsense and not useful information. It's exclusive, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like there's definitely a majority of age stuff in here that's real. And I love, give me some aged Jim Beam all day, every day.
All day long, right? Yeah. Richie Z
Yeah.
says Michelle Adriana is a legend and perfect for women of whiskey.
Ah, thanks, Richie Z. Freaking love you.
Richie Z was the very first person to really make me feel like I was not a dum-dum in WhiskeyTube when I was just in the chat. He was so nice.
Welcome to all. What's up, Darrell, the Whiskey Saint?
Hi.
I missed it earlier. Y'all had Hendo on. I wanted to watch that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. They had Will Henderson on. Blind in front of the blinds. I haven't seen him in a while, so I was pretty excited that they were doing that. So, might be on me.
I am cute. What was I totally just lost what I was going to say. It happens a lot.
Like,
you know that's called?
It's very Jim Beam, right?
So it's got a little bite, a little pepper to it, but then I don't know how to explain it. Okay, tell me what you think. How would you word this? You know how you can taste those layers of notes, but yet then you start second guessing them because they all kind of meld together on the finish. I don't know if I worded that
start
right.
to blend in. It's funny. Like, I do feel like oak is I was hoping Breaking Bourbon had like a thing on it because normally they have like a.
And the nice thing is it's got a really good finish.
Yeah, I'm loving the finish. What's the proof?
Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen, I did do a review on this, I believe. Yeah, I did a review on this. It's like 3 minutes long. You can find that.
119 blend of bourbons aged. Okay, this is from Breaking Bourbon.
119.3 proof.
Yeah, blend of bourbons aged 7 to 20 years.
Right? When you on that back end, you can feel that proof.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like over, crazy much.
It's just a little nip in the back, right?
Yeah. You've got 7 to 20 years. You've got a 20-year, a 14-year, 7-year, and 8-year in here. Like, a regular Booker's is normally like 6 to 8 years kind of thing. I feel like is pretty much your sweet spot with all the Booker's stuff. The fact that you've got 14-year and 20 years, no wonder like the main note is just beautifully aged Jim Beam.
Yeah,
this is pretty solid.
It just kind of hangs there. It doesn't have like a crap ton of legs or anything, but it definitely coats and sits.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like
Chip says, I love that Infinite. And he's in for Chip's in for 3 entries. Thank you so much for that. Good luck. Egg Roll says, congrats on the new partnership. Looking forward to the future. Me too, Egg Roll. Me too.
Freaking love you, Egg Roll. There we go.
By the way, Egg Roll, you are the only Christmas card still on my fridge. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw it when I was there. It's still on mine, but I'm bad at like most of my Christmas cards stay on my fridge.
Okay. Beach Sand Bourbon says, Women of Whiskey, still trying to get my Woman of Whiskey, my wife, back on my channel. She's holding out until I hit that 1K mark. Well, holy moly, everybody go over to Beach Sand Bourbon and do them a solid and hit the subscribe button. If we can get that channel, maybe we'll see his wife on there.
Right?
So if any of my mods have that link and wouldn't mind dropping it in the chat, everybody, I'll wait. Run over there, hit subscribe, come back, hit the like button here on your way back in.
It's okay. We'll be drinking while y'all are subscribing. Yeah. I was gonna say subbing, but I feel like that has a sexual connotation. So
let's help a man out, right? Let's get his wife.
Go subscribe.
Yeah, so go subscribe. Des says that Infinite was so good. Glad I'm not crazy. All I got was Super Oak, which I love.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I did send some out to certain tiers of the Patreon. They all got samples of it. So if you're a patron and you're in here and you got a sample of it, let's hear what you thought.
Yeah. And I think it's fun because I know not everybody loves oakiness, and I know that there can be too much oakiness. I feel like this is very oak forward, but it's not in that like tannic drying zone.
Yeah, it doesn't dry out your palate.
Yeah, so it's a good sweet spot.
Oh my gosh, subbing.
Like dom and sub kind of thing. I don't know know if it's used as a verb or just an adjective. I don't know, but
Agent Oak, thank you very much. That's amazing that you said for over there. Thank you.
yay.
That's great.
Awesome. Yes, Richie Z posted that link, so I'll
Thank
get
you,
on
Richie. I
that.
appreciate that. Okay, so if you've tried it, let us know your thoughts on this infinite. So Adriana, what are some of, if you had a magic wand and you were able to do one thing to Women of Whiskeys as far as either improvement or something that you're really passionate about or just something you enjoy, what would it be? On the spot. You like that? I'll let you think about it while I do this.
Make your own
Mala,
move to Utah.
okay, you think about that. Malum says, I'm in for 10 entries. Sorry, no thing to pretend to be funny tonight, or maybe not anymore at all. Malum, what's going on, man? What is
Wait, what?
going on? Why not funny anymore? That's
You okay, Marlon?
okay. We're close enough. We might have to go have a drink.
Yeah.
Malum says, congrats to the new co-wow. Research can wait. Pour another whiskey.
Exactly. Who cares about lab meeting? I'm gonna have some. I pulled out
Malum,
some Jack
message me.
Daniels.
Let's chat because I
Yeah.
freaking love you and I love reading your funnies.
Yeah. He always has the best like tongue twisters. I grabbed some Jack Daniels, a couple of Jack Daniels that I have, and some Old Forester. Just because Jack Daniels, because it's got. I was like, what's something like somewhat female oriented, like associated whiskey, and they have a female assistant distiller. And like the first one there, and then Old Forester Jackie Zycan used to work at kind of thing. So it's like
Yeah.
these are ones that I can easily grab and are delicious. So it's an excuse.
Mr. Great Shot, cheers to you. At
Sub,
least you
Mr.
didn't
Great
say
Shot.
power bottom.
Instead of sub.
The Bourbon Engineer, congrats, and look forward to more great stuff from y'all. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Cheers.
You're the
Thank you for
bomb.
that
Thank
donation
you.
too. We appreciate that.
You are awesome.
And just so you guys know, part of our agreement to being together on this show is that we will not personally take the money that is put on this channel. It will all either go back into the channel
Yeah.
or go towards going to interview people or go to whiskey meetups. It will all be going to something that you guys will benefit you as well as us. And because we didn't want any of that to ever be a factor, it's not like we make a crap ton of money on this channel, but it just helps pay for bottles we can give away, bottles we can taste, people we can interview. So
me joining was not like a monetary decision. That's for sure. It was very much
there's definitely no monetary decision.
Yeah, this is a fun way to like really stay in the whiskeytube community.
We give away too much shit for it to be monetary.
Exactly. It's like, not really making the bank,
right? Like,
yeah.
Well, for me, and from what Adriana has told me, this is just about hanging out. And
yeah,
there we go. Okay, so Mark says on the spot. So your big thing would be for us to move to Utah. Is that what you said?
I mean, that would be the what?
Wouldn't it be better if you moved to Idaho, where we can have more than one drink on the table at a time?
No, because we drink at home. Why are you paying for drinks out at the bars? It's just crazy talk.
Well, I mean, you know,
Sean Peak getting you in. Utah's got all the pretty mountains around it, and my amazing job with my amazing boss. So,
Beach and Bourbon, and for one says cheers. Thank you, Beach Sand Bourbon.
What?
Beach Sand Bourbon, thank you so much. Well, I will say this, Adriana. The nice thing is we live, what, 4.5 hours away?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah.
So when the weather's good, we can drive up, you can drive down. When the weather's bad, we can fly up, fly down only because the flights are cheap and, you know.
And it's not a bad drive. I now have a gas efficient vehicle, so it doesn't feel like such a bad drive. I saw that. Okay, we played around a lot with lighting.
That is fair
over the weekend. I've sent her a couple links to some. Loom Cube is coming out with this new thing that I think like it looks nice. It's not obvious that it's a lighting thing, but could be helpful. So we did play around some, but it is a difficult space to make work and make it like efficient to set up and take down. I think it's like
Mhm.
the biggest issue. And for
I
Murphy to
did
not,
I did get your
not get it.
email though. I have it starred so I can like look not only at the links, but also like at how that would work.
Yeah, yeah,
But I have
yeah.
news, Adriana, that I haven't even shared with you.
Oh, announcement for me too.
Are you guys ready? Since there's what 45 of you in chat and Adriana
ready.
doesn't know either. We have now, since you left, framed in the cigar whiskey bar, the other one, we have created an archway where our old bar will sit. So it'll be like cigar area, bar area.
Right.
In the bar area, I have space to mount lights, mount mics, all the things.
Yeah.
All the things. So I have a friend of mine from my old neighborhood that's going to come over and look at everything and help me with some lighting. Michael, I'm going to take what you have. I had a couple when I very first started Women of Whiskeys. I had some suggestions that were way smarter than me. So now I'm going to pull those out. And I will now have 2 different areas I can film from because I'm not giving up on the whiskey library because I love it in here.
Yeah.
I still want to figure out a lighting thing. But yes, so I have options. You guys will see me in 2 different places.
Let's change it up.
Yeah. Well, and maybe it's easier to do lives in one and content in another. But either way, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I've never had that. I've never had like an area where I never want to be in a studio because that's not what this is about. This is about hanging out and drinking whiskey, but having a light up there or having, that kind of thing. Maureen Franchi, hello. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Frenchie? Frenchies.
Des is drinking Barrel King Batch 99.
Hey.
Scott thinks it is yummy on the front end with a bite on the back end. Wow, infinite. It's exactly
the infinite. Yes, and that's what y'all can win tonight. Enter to win $5 an entry. Tag me.
Oh, good. Marlon, thank you. Because the way that sounded, it sounded like you were never going to give me a tongue twister again and a funny thing. So I started to get a little sad, a little worried.
Just not
glad to hear it's just tonight.
Creative headspace. I get that. I get it. Okay, right now I'm gonna do, for whatever reason, a Jack Daniels versus old, basically because they're like similar banana profiles. So
okay.
And they were like the 2 that were like kind of female associated. And this was, so a lot of the Old Forester single barrel, do they call it barrel proof? Yeah. Barrel strength, whatever, picks are like just come off super hot, except for Utah's. Utah's like the only one I've had that's like was amazing from the get-go, which is impressive.
Really?
Utah. So I'm pouring that next to my Sherry G Jack Daniels pick. So good. Yeah, making tens of dollars. Yeah, buddy.
Tens of dollars. All the things.
Paid in academic research.
Yes, we could meet halfway. We like meeting at each other's places though, because it's a destination, so we can like do some collaborative thinking, try some things, bring different things, and just hang out.
Plus like with all the whiskey, it's easier then because then you can have it like at each other. We could explore y'all's. Y'all are gonna get to come over and explore our all of our whiskey, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, cigar room. Mr. Great Shots in for 4 on PayPal. I'll take a look at that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Richard, we have our whiskey library. We we've got our ventilation man, and we're doing a cigar room with a little back. It's more for like someplace to put the bottles. It's our old setup for our bar, but it's also for me to film. No, we're not rich. It's part of our garage.
Yeah, it's a part of our garage. We hung out there this past weekend, and I was very much wrapped up in a blanket, with Will totally judging me for being cold because I was the one closest to the heater stand thingy. I'm like, oh, it's cold.
It's fine. He judges me too. But we are putting a split air system in there, so it'll be warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Let's take a look. We have some people that have entered.
All right.
And We're going to get those all refreshed and take a
Also,
peek.
Mark Emenecker is entered. Got 2 entries in. Congrats, Audrod and Michelle. I had Mofongo with carne guisada at El Jibarito in Puerto Rico. Is that in Viejo San Juan?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
We're
that
going
fort is
there.
amazing. Yeah, you went to El Moro. I love going, like, I have so many like childhood memories of just like crawling all around that fort. It's just so there's like a whole part of San Juan, Puerto Rico. For people who don't know, that's where my family's from. Uh,
So Jess is
that's
going there.
Oh, really? It's
Mhm.
awesome. It's like all walled completely. It was from the Spaniards when they originally arrived, sort of thing. And it's like the exterior of the island is basically walled off on this part of San Juan. And you had to like go through a gate and everything. And it's fucking old as hell and it's just super cool. So, and you can still visit.
First thing before I read this, I need you to know I don't know if I can go back to this Eagle Rare after drinking the Infinite because it's so freaking good. I think I'm going to pour more of that Infinite.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm like, I had to come up with other things that are
I don't know
delicious,
that I have
but
enough
different
time.
profiles. That's why I'm like, also that they're different profiles, so that it's like a
Yeah.
different kind of realm almost, you know? Yeah.
So Sean Peak says, "Welcome, Adriana. Glad you're here. Cheers."
Thanks. Thanks so much, Sean Peak.
We have Daniel Lloyd says, "To infinity and beyond." I love that.
Okay, Buzz Lightyear. uh,
Um,
Also, Mark Emenecker, which was like, what was your favorite food? Was it the mofongo or was it the carne guisada? Because they're pretty different. But I mean, I love both of those, so you can't go wrong.
Joseph Brazo, how come I'm one of only 3 to have hit that like button? One of
Come
only 3?
on. I'm betting there's more than 3. Sometimes it doesn't update on the
I'm
YouTube app.
pretty curious
Is
if that's in.
what I'm asking.
Oh, by the way, Joseph Brazo, my friend is going to Walla Walla like we did, and I told her about that one winery that she just has to visit with coloring books. Just letting you know. Okay.
Oh, it's got coloring books?
They're interesting. They're interesting.
Okay.
Oh, Des says halfway between them is Murtaugh, Idaho, but they're getting too old for this shit. Okay. There we go. Bourbon Engineer
Michael's
wants us
telling
to go
Des.
hang with Bourbon Engineer, Top Dog, and Better Halves.
Oh, there you
Now,
go.
I will say, in March, Will and I are going to New Orleans for the Bourbon Festival. Is anybody else going? Because that's going to be a blast.
But yeah, that will be super cool. This will be your second time now to New Orleans, or had you been there before?
No, I went
No, right?
for someone's birthday to Mardi Gras. And I really want to go back and spend some time because I was so pleased with the people and the culture. And I didn't get to like embrace any of that. So I want to go to the Bourbon Festival, but we're going a little bit longer to really just go see the city because I feel like the people there are so amazing. And so we're going to go.
I love that.
to some
I
really
love that
good-
you're so people. I love that you're so people focused because I feel like my whole reason would be food. I just want to go for food. But like every time somebody tells me like, oh, they're from this place or that place, I'm like, so how's the food there? Tell me about your food.
That's a given. So y'all know.
I took a year of Arabic because I wanted to go to Lebanon because I love Lebanese food so much. Like literally the only reason. I'll do anything for good food.
Well, y'all remember back when we were talking about beignet. See, I did learn it.
Oh,
It
look
took
at
me
you
about
getting it.
7
Yeah.
streams to learn how to say, and you know how I did? I think Ben Gay, and then I go, Ben Gay, yay. Beignet. Anyway, I never got to have one. The people that I went with moved so quickly, I didn't get to enjoy the music and the food, which are the 2 big things, the music and the food.
Yeah, that you go for.
So that's what we're doing. I do want to say, what did I just see here? And it makes me sad I just lost it. Oh, Richie Z. Thank you for dropping that. Adriana has her own channel. In the winter, it slows down a bit because it's a hiking channel and it's cold as shit out there. But if you like
it's avalanche season. I don't want to die. I don't have that stupid little beacon. I'm not one of these weird ass cross country skiers with snowmobiles like people in my lab that I think they're all fucking psychos. Like just leave me out of your avalanches and then I can get back into the mountains and do my hiking again.
So go
but
check
I
out
don't like
Whiskey
filming
Mountains
stuff.
because she does like these gorgeous views and then does a review of whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I take the whole bottle up there, hide it from other hikers, and
it's great.
do my little reviews. It's fun.
Um,
So
44 likes. That's not bad. It'll work. It'll work. Reload, they all say. We're talking about the likes. I'm way behind in chat.
yeah, I'm trying to like make sure. I just got you, Matthew Parks. Sweet.
Nice. Hello. Thank you.
Yes, that's right. You get to go with
Um,
him and Tag.
hey, William Hall is here. Cheers to you. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Taste
he's
and
here.
Sensibility is going to be there. And I'm
I like this.
Michelle used up
Uh,
all the black crayons.
I like this.
I mean, I didn't color on walls. I didn't do anything weird. Cheers, everyone. Sipping on wheated bourbon for Wheated Whiskey Wednesday. All right, hold on. Tom
Oh,
Sanderson,
nice.
cheers
So
to that.
weird. Cheers to
We just
that.
had a whole
Except that
conversation
my cheers
this
is all
weekend when
course.
Adriana was down here about wheated whiskey.
Mm-hmm. I'm a weirder fan. Oh, show.
Okay,
What was I gonna say?
that and I cannot drink the Eagle Rare after the Infinite. It just has a whole different flavor, and I love Eagle Rare. The flavor's weird now.
Yeah, it's hard.
The
Well, especially
festival.
being so much lower proof.
The festival
Oh yeah.
is March 21st. I know we're going down on the 19th. I want to say it's the 21st of March. Matthew Parks. It is echoey in here now.
Oh, is he
Something
getting an
happened.
echo?
Something happened. Okay.
I don't hear any echo, but
All right. We were in NOLA in October. Let's Gary and I know if you need any recommendations, says Maureen. I'm all down for recommendations.
hey,
Email me,
so
message
funny.
me. I think Maureen, you might even have my cell phone. Let me know. I'm all about that. I'm dragging Will anywhere that has any kind of humidity. I have to like bargain with him. I have to make deals. So, any
Oh,
kind of recommendation about food, music, museums are good.
oh,
Quiet
there
little
you go.
getaways. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm making deals. Let's,
I'm not asking any
yeah,
questions.
any recommendations are good.
Oh, the coloring book thing reminded me that. So, fellow short person here, you'll understand the pain.
Okay.
But back when I was, I don't know, I was like freshman or sophomore in college. So like probably at least 20, maybe 21. I might have even been legal to drink at this point. And I like was visiting my mom and we went to Applebee's and the hostess is like, "Are we going to need the coloring menu?" And like grab the crayons already and everything. And my mom just fucking died. Like she was like, yeah, we're totally gonna need that. I was so mad. Nowadays
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah. But at that time, it's already a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So, funny story. I used to live about a half an hour north of Portland, Oregon. And I was 20. I wasn't quite 21 yet. So we all go to, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So we all go to Portland, me and my friends. We drive into Portland and, I'm not of age. We go to this like 18 and older club where if you're 21, you can get drinks. So they got drinks, I drink them. Anyway, we decided to go to a movie and we have to park. It's Portland. And if you're familiar with the big city, we had to park way the frick down there. I
yeah.
walk for blocks and I'm just cute. I'm in a skirt with heels, walking up these freaking stupid sidewalks with people in the doorways. Anyway, get to the movie theater and they're like, it's 17 and older. Do you have your ID? No, it's in the car. I'm not buying a drink. I'm going to a movie.
Right.
I had to walk my happy ass back 8
No.
blocks to prove that I was
No.
17 or older.
Oh, I feel that pain. I feel that pain so much.
Oh, Michael S., I would not love that. Because what y'all drinking? I'm sipping on something they'd hate and to lose ya. Rick House Distillery only stout single malt. I like a single malt. Not a huge fan of Andalusia. And do not like stout finish.
See, I haven't had a stout finish on a sting. I've had the only stout finish I've ever had it is the Jameson oatmeal stout finish or whatever it was. Maybe it was just stout finish, but I actually liked that one. I mean, it
I
was
haven't had
like
it.
okay, it wasn't anything to write home about, but
Yeah.
people still say that anything to write home
Oh,
about.
Stan.
I don't
Stan
know about
says, cheers all, first time watcher, long time drinker. Love it. Well,
welcome.
not my first time with either. Cheers, glad you're here.
Yeah, yep,
Thanks
not
for
our
stopping
first
in.
time. Hmm.
Actually, to do a recap, we haven't
What
said
you
it in a
drinking, Stan?
while, because we're going to wrap up here real soon on that giveaway. We are
Yeah.
celebrating Adriana tonight, and I am so excited. I have a backup of my little book, Infinite, that I'm going to give away tonight. Details on how to enter in the description. There's some links pinned at the top. We're going to wrap that giveaway up here real soon. So good luck to you guys.
And
Thank
if
you
you
for those that
enter,
have already
just
entered.
tag Whiskey Mountains in the chat with number of
Yes,
entries.
tag
I should
Whiskey
tab out.
Mountains or scream at me, one of the two.
Yeah.
Joseph Brazo, nice. Let me know. You and LMB are coming?
Oh,
That would be great.
what's that? Wait, where are the Bezos going?
I think he's talking about the Bourbon
New
Festival
Orleans?
in NOLA.
Oh, nice. I
Matthew Parks, I
missed it.
totally would love to go to the World War II museum. That would be super cool.
So
Um,
I was telling you about I spent a semester in London, and my favorite museum I was obsessed with it was the Imperial War Museum. They have like tanks that General Montgomery used to ride around in and stuff. And like me and my stepfather would go there like every other week pretty much. It was so freaking, and they had just so much great like World War II exhibits. And he passed away a few years ago, but every year on his birthday, I donate to the Imperial War Museum. So like a
mm,
solid World War II museum, fucking that's fire. Yeah, that's for giveaway
had
time.
I known that, so here in my little Idaho, we have a little teeny tiny airport. It's not like commercial or anything, but it's all these biplanes. And there's the best breakfast restaurant in the tower that overlooks, so
Yeah.
you can see all the biplanes coming in and out. But they have once a year, they do this entire thing where people fly in, but they have all the World War II, World War One, like they have all that stuff. My grandfather was one of those missionaries that they didn't recognize. They were secret back then, and now they do. And every time I tell this
Mm.
story, I wish I could remember the name of them because everybody goes, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
And it wasn't until after he passed away that they actually recognized him and he got an award for it because they never
Wow.
existed. And I
Yeah.
can't remember what they're
Yeah.
called. Can't remember what they're called.
Uh, back then, I used to know a lot more. I feel like it's all kind of gone out the window, but uh,
Oh,
it's
Richie
just fascinating.
Z. I mean,
Nice.
PC 18 is pretty good.
That is
And I
a
love that it reminds you of me.
right. That's a special spot in your heart right there.
Mullum,
Uh,
no one's ever going to ask questions about that. But if you really don't want questions, tell him it's your time of the month.
yeah,
That'll get
they'll
him
be really
thinking.
confused for you. That
Um,
was also BD Dubs' former lab worked on endometrial cancer. So like it was great because one time I needed to go home because of that. And like I was trying to like discreetly say this to my male boss, and he's like, "You know that I work on endometrial cancer. I get it. It's okay. You can go home because of your uterus. Like I understand what the uterus." And I was like, "Ah, you're amazing." It was
oh
so
my
weird.
God.
It was just like so bizarre. Super
Okay.
fun.
I love everything Dean Stent. Well, not everything. Most things Dean Stent. I do not like stout. So now I'm very curious.
Mm.
All right. If
Oh,
anybody
but
has a decent
Michael,
stout,
yeah,
now I need to
Michael
know.
asked for us clarifying
I do
because I
like
was
Dean
saying
Stent.
about stout finishes earlier. He was saying that it's not that it's finished in stout, it's that the stout wash is actually used for
Mm,
distilling it, which I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I would not be.
really? Oh, there it is.
I
Yeah.
don't think I would be. Yeah.
Interesting. I did not actually not know that. Either way,
Yeah.
not my jam. Um, so
Yeah.
what did I just
Interesting
see?
question from Bourbon
Curious
Engine.
watchers want to know how many bottles were eliminated in the move. So many. Okay, so just on Halloween alone, for those of you that have followed, on Halloween we did adult trick or treating. William, you're wrong. I mean,
He's,
he's usually right in all other areas, but
you
he
know,
really had no clue
the
as to
male
the amount of
number
bottles we
thing.
had.
The male
What?
number thing, though. Like 4 inches is actually 10 inches to them. Like
But
it's
he's
a
really good at numbers. He's way better than
50
me.
is
And usually,
140.
if I'm like, I'm right, I'm never right.
Yeah,
And I'd
yeah,
love to say
yeah,
I am because with everyone else, I am right, usually, not with him.
yeah.
He's anyway, but he didn't understand the amount of bottles that we had. He also
Yeah,
probably doesn't understand that last month, 2 months when I was just doing massive giveaways, how much I gave away. We
right.
did
Yeah.
adult trick or treating at our Halloween, like for the public. If you could tell me that you were 21, we had brown paper bags with bottles, some closed, some
Love
open.
it.
You reach in, you get what you get, and you take it home. Uh, anyway, I think between that and the couple of months that we were doing the giveaways, we probably gave away about 250 bottles.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
I thought
175
you
if
were
I was going
saying
to go
he was
low.
overestimating. Holy
Mm-mm.
bejesus.
No,
That,
we really needed to downsize. I was not messing around. The problem was it was also just at the end of like hunting season. So we just kept buying bottles.
shit. Oh, so
Damn it.
like net might have been 150 kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like
I
maybe the
mean, he
net
might be right
difference
on the
was,
net. Yeah, he's probably right on the
yeah,
net, actually.
yeah, maybe
Um,
that's where it came out. Um,
uh,
Michael S said, uh, back to the never trusted Brazo was saying no, he was saying that when you think it's a fart, but it's not a fart. One of the Michael asked one of the retirement trips he wants to take is in the Band of Brothers World War II from Normandy to Belgium. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be really freaking cool.
um,
Also, you get some good food along the
possibly,
way.
yeah.
Assuming you're not
We
having to
did
eat
a
with a.
Criminals and Cocktails on DB Cooper, and there's a really weird connection between someone I'm very close to and that whole conspiracy theory thing. So you should watch it. All right, it is 7 minutes after. What do you think, Adriana? Should we wrap this up in 8 minutes?
Yeah, that
Wrap up
sounds
this
good.
giveaway? Wrap up the giveaway in 8 minutes?
So, Little Book Infinite, everybody watching, $5 an entry. Only takes $5 to get entered to win. And you could win a whole fucking bottle. This is not her half drink bottle on display,
No,
but a
a
bottle
full.
of an actual Little Book Infinite. That's a $200 bottle MSRP. If you could get it for MSRP, because we're celebrating that I've officially joined the channel. I'm super stoked for.
We won't be doing another, other than Patreon Plinko, we won't be doing another giveaway till the end of the month. But if you're a paid patron, by the end of the stream, you may have the opportunity to play Patreon Plinko, which is the best freaking game ever. I mean, it's not a Little Book Infinite, but it's the best freaking game ever. Lots of different prizes to be won there. So, hi. I wasn't prepared for that. Michelle, you are always right, and William knows it, but he might not admit it publicly. That's probably true. That's probably true. Let's see. What'd you do? I was all of a sudden front and center. That was fun.
Yep, no, that's everything down to crap.
It's all good. It's fine.
He really wants to share a screen for some reason.
Oh.
And use the wrong camera.
Will is way too young and sexy to be DB Cooper. I'm just saying. Z-Man's here. Hi. Cheers to you. Where's my there? Cheers, Z-Man. Good to see you. What kind of bottle? What's the okay? So guys, I know that Venmo will ask you for the last four. If you look, it will also say that you can bypass that, like at your own risk.
It's no risk. You're good.
Yeah, there is a way to bypass that. If you can't bypass it, comment again and we'll take care of it. But there should be an option to move on. It took me a long time to figure that out. Okay, Adriana, I don't know what you're talking about. Men are not confused with measurements. I'm definitely 6 foot and 11 inches, my shoe size.
Sure, sure. Totally believe you. Absolutely.
Right.
100%. Men would
Oh.
never overestimate. Richie Z.
William, you're having a Palencia this evening? So Will is amazing. I come home from work and there's usually a pour with my earbuds and a cigar waiting for me.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's pretty great. However, I didn't get a Palencia laid out for me this evening.
I come home today at least, and my dog's just farting up a storm and had to kick her out to do this because everything smelled awful. I think she ate the cat food. I don't know.
She ate the cat.
Cat's still here, so pretty sure she's gonna eat the cat. If you meet my dog, she's pretty unlikely to eat the cat. I mean, she's big enough, but she's too scared.
But no, in all honesty, he also knew I had the live and I wanted to hang out with him for a little bit. So we got me a little tiny one. Yes, I am one of those women that drink whiskey and smoke cigars. And I have to put my hair in a hat so I don't smell like cigar everywhere I go.
Oh,
Richie Z with a $10 super chat saying, great live, Michelle and Adriana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richie. Good luck.
Also, I'm going to pour a little stag because it's a celebration. Why not?
Hegel.
Peggle.
Are you saying Plinko and it just auto-corrected?
Peggle.
Are you trying to say Plinko?
Maybe it's like
my autocorrect kills me.
I'm using this H to an or kit, but I keep forgetting that the little doodads are there. Beep.
And this is why we have a spare room, people. This is why we have a spare room right here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Bypass work, says Clint. Wonderful.
Oh, sweet.
Michael S. Her last 4 is 5309. Her first 3 is 867.
I saw that.
If you know, you know.
I'm old enough to know that with our song challenge things that we're
gonna probably.
My husband's like about to divorce me because I didn't know some shitty song.
Joseph, we got the VIP judge tickets. I don't know if we're actually gonna judge, but we got them just in case we wanted to. But yes, did you guys? Oh, what do you got there?
Just in case anybody's wondering which stag I'm having. It's one of those stupid, we decided to drop the junior for no good fucking reason and change up our whole numbering system ones. I'm not mad about it.
Not at all.
None of these.
Well, there you go.
And this is what happens when you let a Puerto Rican join as the co-host officially for Women of Whiskey. She gets mad about
He knows I talk a lot, and he'd rather I talk happy things than I just bitch a lot. So,
I mean,
he's learned that over the years. The competition is fierce. 4 more entries via Venmo, Whiskey Mountain, says
I got you, bro.
Sweet. And we have 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. So Taste and Sensibility says more donation, more raffle tickets, more leggings. Clinton Hurt. Oh, wait. I don't know who you are, but it says infinite raffle. If you just did 4 entries and I'm not supposed to know your name, you better tell me who you are.
Yeah, just let us know in the chat. You know, it doesn't have to be your real name. It just has your chat name is fine.
Honestly, yeah, something like that. If you guys end up winning tonight, make sure you email womenofwhiskies@gmail.com. And don't forget the S on the end of that. That's how a lot of our emails disappear. So womenofwhiskies@gmail.com.
Yeah. Stan, PayPal's fine. Just let me know in the chat. It's Whiskey Mountain. I'm Whiskey Mountains.
I do have Stan's here. It says infinity bottle /charity. In for 1.
Thank you.
Perfect. You guys are freaking amazing. I really can't wait to give this away. Dez's dogs try to kill her. It's fine.
What? Which one?
She just says her dogs gas her out.
Oh, I one time kicked my previous pit bull. Like this is a pity, but she's smaller. My previous, I literally kicked him out onto the balcony. I could not handle it anymore. I was just
bouncer.
Bouncer. Oh my god! Like he was Mr. Perfect, but that boy could far too out of house and home. Like it was not safe.
Richie, thank you for dropping the Patreon link. That is a way to still get in
Yes.
for the Patreon Plinko game. While I'm going through some of these last comments, can I tell you what dogs should not eat?
Oh, got you, Michael S. Thank you.
We had the bestest
Yeah.
boxer in the whole world and a brand new
Oh.
house/pet sitter. Brand new. We go out of town for just 3 days. No, I think we were at Pours in the Park. Anyway, she says, your dog had diarrhea. And I'm like, okay, clean it up. I'm so sorry. I'll tip
Yeah,
the bill.
but
I
like,
feel really
it is-
bad, but I'm like a long ways away and there's nothing I
It's-
can do.
It is part of sitting.
But we had just ripped all the carpets. We had an older house at the time. We'd ripped all the carpet out and we had the base floor, the plywood or whatever that you put down. And the dog had eaten we had the swimming frogs. Our kids had swimming frogs. The dog had eaten the frog food. And she was so simple and so sweet that she got the runs and it started to come out and she got scared. So she ran in circles.
And that's why they're called the runs.
Plywood. In circles. Well, it's
no.
So I'm like going, just clean it up. She's like, no, it's everywhere. I'm like, well, there's a fan in the garage. I get home, I'm like, oh my God. And she did a great job. She like cleaned it up, put a fan out, but you could see the stains.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's rank. That is bad.
It was really bad.
Another thing dogs should not get into, uncooked rice. A whole bag of uncooked rice. That is.
Ooh, that's bad.
It's a bad idea for everybody.
Okay, Mark Ebenecker, 2 more for the halibut.
Right. I don't understand the halibut comment.
It's like halibut, for the halibut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this a thing now? Halibut?
It's been a thing. It's fine. You'll get there. It's your generation.
I mean,
it's the millennials. No, I'm just kidding.
You're the one telling me though about like all the things going on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, is there a thing going with Blake Lively? Like, I don't know what's happening.
It all depends on your For You page, right?
Yeah.
Michael S is in for 2 more. Says can't let him win.
Right. I got you in. I got Michael S in. I got Mark Emenecker's halibut entries in. Stan, Taste and Sensibility. So if you're missing, if you entered but I didn't acknowledge you at some point along the way, or you added extra entries and didn't mention it in the chat, please let me know so I don't screw you over. So I've had to Google this multiple times, but I am a millennial. I was born in 87. I don't really understand all the differences, but I'm married to a, what are you, Gen X?
Gen X.
Gen X.
So
I can't keep any of it straight because millennial doesn't have the alphabet letter in it.
Yeah,
so it
we're Gen X.
So yeah, so my husband is also, because y'all are the same year, so he's also a Gen X.
Yeah, your husband is a Gen X.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to cut this giveaway off now.
All right.
I'm so glad that everyone's excited about my dog poop.
Dog cross spirograph is the comment of the night. Who said that? That was so good. Who said that? You put it up, but it would.
Wait, let me go. Oh, this one. I mean, yep.
It's like, sorry. That is excellent. Ooh. I love that. So,
and I just picture this part. She was the sweetest, most simple dog ever. Like, I can just see her being terrified, going, "Oh my God, it won't stop! It's chasing me!"
Oh, boxers! I love them. Daniel Lloyd, okay. I did not have you, so thank you for.
I'll go to the new millennial LOL t-shirt idea.
Hashtag new millennial. I'm all up on hashtag mom's fault.
I think we got. Did we get Daniel Lloyd?
I've got him now. I did not actually have him.
By the way, Donald Rance, hello. I did see you and just didn't get a second, but I'm glad you're here. Buddy? Cheers to you.
Can't believe you missed the Canadian episode last week.
I know. How sad was that? Oh, yeah, Daniel, the last one I had from you was the To Infinity and Beyond. Was there another one after that? Not sure that I see it. Richie Z is NX. Mr. Mom says hashtag boomer.
This is
Oh.
me.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, sorry, that's my memory. The old Gen X memory just kapooting out.
When she says pegs, all I can think of is that game at Cracker Barrel, with all the pegs in it, and there's one missing in the triangle, and you just gotta
The fact that you associate that with Cracker Barrel just shows that generational gap. I love that so much. My great grandfather and I had a little triangle thing that we would play on the
I was like, is this gonna be a Southern thing? Because I only see it at Cracker Barrel. I mean, they've got checkers too, so.
I love this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Very simple.
Oh,
okay.
Also, Michael S is saying I'm not gonna get the grilled cheese anymore because I called it. I never said the word old. I never said that.
They were here in my home. We had a wonderful time.
He never made a grilled cheese.
I did not get a grilled cheese.
We ate a lot of tamales, but we
ate a lot of food. But I will say, this might be my fault. Will said, let's go to, and we ran out of time to go to the grocery store. These poor people came over. I'm like, I didn't go to the grocery store. We can Instacart it. We can go to the store. We can go out and eat, but I suck. Anyway, Will said, we have to get everything for grilled cheese. I said, no, because last time we bought everything for grilled cheese. And they went to the store and got everything for grilled cheese. So we'll take him to the store. He can buy the grilled cheese stuff. And then we didn't do it. So I didn't get a grilled cheese.
Sorry, you said taqueria, and after that I was like, ooh, tacos.
We're gonna go have margaritas and tacos. She's like down for that.
So game, anytime. Call me in.
And then I don't drink tequila, so I didn't have a margarita.
What a weirdo. Not even in a margarita. It's the best.
Hey, should we give away free shit?
I think we should. I think we 100% should. Yeah. So I think we are closing out the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway, and then don't forget patrons. We got Plinko. You didn't have to donate tonight or anything.
Yeah. Patrons so Patreon Plinko, there's no donation accepted for that. It's just joining the Patreon. You get an opportunity to play Patreon Plinko. You only have till the end of this giveaway. Michael S., I just learned what that was. My daughter kept laughing at me because being a Gen X, peg meant like you throw something at someone, you peg them in the head, you hit them in the head. And I kept saying that. And she was like, why do you keep saying that? I didn't know. I didn't know.
Bless your
Till
heart.
about 18 months. Oh, I guess it's been a couple years now. I didn't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah, my dad kept saying about like pegging something.
Yeah, I'm gonna peg the dog.
Yeah. But my dad also called his beeper. So English is not his first language, in fairness. But he called his beeper, back in the 90s, his vibrator. And so, like, I remember being a kid, like, over my dad's, and he'd be like, "Oh, can you grab my vibrator?" So I don't think he knows.
If you call that number one more time, I'm just gonna peg you with that.
Like, I just need like none of whiskeytube to meet my dad, because I don't want y'all to like let him know that like that vibrator means what it does, or that Cox means what it does, because he wears like all the old Gamecock stuff that just says like "Go Cox," and he doesn't know, and we're just gonna let him not know because it's so much more fun that way. So I love it.
Well, and it was so funny because it's actually, we're talking about Ellie. She kept wanting me to throw the ball, and I'm like, dude, it's dark and raining. I'm gonna end up pegging you with this ball. And that's looking at me mortified. And she's like, why would you say that?
Don't pet the dog.
I didn't know.
Oh no.
Okay, moving on.
So we're back to Woohoo or Wahoo.
Yeah. Okay, right? I mean, really.
The whole conversation is just gone to shit. Wow. So we got vibrators,
this
pegging.
Is the topics we usually stay away
subs.
From. Okay.
We're doing good.
What's our numbers for this
okay.
For this giveaway?
So the giveaway is closed. We have freaking 80 entries. So,
Thank you guys. Good luck.
right? Let me do my little values only, randomizing only mother freaking once. Okay. Pick a number.
Between 1 and what?
80. 1 and 80. She can't see this
She
sheet.
randomized it. We're gonna go with 44.
Okay. She
I
cannot
don't know
see
why. It just
my
sounds good.
yeah, she can't see the tracker sheet. And by randomizing it, it doesn't matter what order,
Yep.
like at what point in the stream you entered.
Yeah, I can't
It
see
is-
any of it.
It is also I can't see it because I am blind.
Oh, see, Bourbon Engineer, you were close. We were right on the same page there.
Boom.
Richie's-
Congrats to William Hall.
What? Whoop, whoop.
William Hall, are you still here?
Congratulations.
You win
You will
regardless.
get a full one of these.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll make sure that shows up on your doorstep, sir.
Oh, I finished my sample of it. Oh no, it's in my manatee glass.
Hey, Mollum's ready for that Plinko in a weird kind of way. Even
Heyo.
Mark Emmeracher's like, oh,
Becco. Wow. y'all are getting
that's
into it.
great. Congratulations, William. Okay, so let me see here. We're gonna do some Plinko. Okay, here's the thing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and being here to celebrate. I'm super excited to have an amazing freaking partner and friend. And I feel like she has my vibe and I have her vibe. And thanks for
Yeah.
celebrating with us.
I'm super stoked. Oh, also, I would like to reverse that question on you that you asked me of like magic wand. What would be the thing?
I feel like you never really answered it.
I feel like I
But
didn't
okay.
either. I feel like I got away with it somehow. So there is
For
that.
me, I would like to bring it more. I think that, and we've gotten better, but I think women of whiskeys sometimes can have that connotation of, especially outside of YouTube, like in Facebook and other places, it's
Mhm.
become that whole women power. It's not, it's all inclusive. And I would love to make it more all inclusive, more fun, more community. Like I remember when I first joined YouTube, it was like even people that didn't have channels, you're in the chat and you're like, I've never tried this. Someone else is like, I have a bottle, I'll shoot you a sample. Someone else is like, oh, that's great, I have this. Or hey, do you have a link for that? I have a link. I'd love to see that in my chat. I would love to see that community come back in Women of Whiskeys.
Yeah, more of that sort of thing. I get that. Like I love that, like the sort of initial thing is like that it's women being represented in whiskey.
Yes.
But I agree that can be
not to discount that.
Yeah, like, but I agree that can be construed as like an exclusive thing, as if like it's just about women being, it's like, no. It's about letting women see women be involved in whiskey, because 99.9% of every whiskey thing you ever see is, I mean, even if I get fucking Amazon things and it's like for, gifts for men, and it's like a whiskey thing, and it's like, fuck off. I want that thing, but now you're telling me it's for men. Like, whatever. Like, so I love like that aspect of it. But this community, this channel isn't about just being about women. It's just like, here's a platform where women are the host of the whole community. Just like all the other platforms are for the whole community. They're not trying to exclude women.
Yeah.
This is just one where women are getting to host it.
Women can do it. And like what we always say, drink your whiskey how you want to. So bring your wife in here. Let's throw it in a Diet Coke. Let's make a really good cocktail, like that is like a Sex on the Beach with maybe some whiskey in it. Let's dip our toes in however we need to, and learn to love all the different things and all the different aspects with no judgment. Whether you're a woman or a man, whatever. I mean, Ellie, my dog, I don't know. Yeah. She can't have whiskey. She's not allowed.
Des, we just need to be besties, like, at this point. Camping.
Oh my God, it's like a spirit animal right there.
Like, come on. How are we just need to be in the same state?
That is true, Richie Z.
Ah, there you go. Oh, I
Yeah.
love this guy. And Bart is married to a Puerto Rican lady. The tall
So
guy.
they gave me my first scotch that I ever liked. We were was it then? Or was that Scotch for Dummies? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Just kidding. But yes, that is where we met. Free compensation. Tell Amazon I offered.
I think he means offended, that you're offended and want that for free as a compensation. Every time they do this stupid, like, oh, men's gifts or whatever. And it's like leather
Yes.
stuff. And I'm like, why is like nice quality leather stuff for men and shitty pink stuff for women? It's weird.
Marlon.
Hi, babes.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, my
Um,
husband's got him.
So yeah. Oh my gosh.
Do it, Des.
Hi.
Ah, from
Let's
Minnesota?
go. Coming in at the very end, just in time for
What's up,
Patreon
man?
Plinko.
Right?
Mollum, I mean, I haven't seen a picture yet, so no, without a picture, doesn't count.
Sorry, buddy.
Hurt
Yep.
you. Okay, let's do this. Let's get ready for some Plinko. I'm going to show you what you guys have the chance of winning.
Mollum, she's not moving the mic closer this time.
I'm not touching the freaking mic, Mollum. Don't even ask. Just saying. Scott did provide a picture. Not only did he provide a picture, he provided a picture in a different country while he was on vacation.
That's next level.
Yeah.
That's next level. Yeah.
Mollum, you happen to have
you have
my email address. I can make an overlay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Plinko time. Y'all ready to
let me tell you
Plinko?
what's on the board for tonight, what you have the option of winning. You could win a Women of Whiskey's Glencairn, Women of Whiskey's beanie, a Stozel nosing glass, leggings, our new Criminals and Cocktails Rocks glass that I have shown no one yet, not Patreon, not Adriana, not anyone. You could win one.
Yeah.
The Boxers or Briefs undies, a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, or the leather Whiskey Thoughts journal and pen. Those are what is up for grabs tonight.
I love that journal.
You what?
I love that journal. It's so nice.
Oh, I love that journal too.
So nice.
I keep all my.
See, it's leather because women are allowed to like quality leather things too. Me and Des are just vibing in the chat, so that's all good.
I mean, you guys are basically the same person.
We're just nerds together, so that's great. I love it.
Okay, so if you're a patron, old or new, and here's your time. In the comments, put hashtag Plinko. Doesn't matter if you capitalize or you don't capitalize, just spell it right. Plinko.
Yeah.
ABCD. Anyway, hashtag Plinko right now in the comments. Meanwhile,
awesome song time.
It's the best song in the whole wide world.
Patreon Plinko. It's a game to play. With whiskey in our hands, we'll make your day. Support the show. Enjoy the fun with the women of whiskeys. Cheers, everyone. Now you know, yeah, it's time for Patreon Plinko.
Yay! It's time!
Yep, buddy.
Oh, there's a glare like right there. Oh, I hate that so much. You guys, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this whole Plinko thing.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
We're getting closer. I'm going to do a little mute. Only because these little tables that we have sound horrific when they move across the floor. Okay. Des, that was me. That was me. No? I can't hear you. Can you not hear me? I don't know. Not mute.
Hear me now? Nope.
I hear you.
Oh, you can?
Do you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah, it muted
They
me
said I'm,
somehow.
they said I'm muted. Am I muted?
You were, but I couldn't.
Am I now?
So I was talking. If I can hear you.
That's so
Whiskey Z
weird.
says good.
I touched nothing.
I touched nothing. I was trying to fill in the gap, thinking you were muted because the mic is sensitive.
So when we went through
Green
this
light.
last week, nothing had changed. We were like, it must be a StreamYard issue because I've never come across this. And now it's both of us. We're going to have to like Google some shit. It's
Which to me
fine. What did we do that brought us back?
Yeah, to me it confirms that StreamYard, it's a StreamYard issue because we didn't both accidentally change your settings at the same time. Just saying.
I'm curious though. Like we're gonna have to like reach out and be like, what just happened?
Yeah, why do y'all keep deciding to screw us over? Also, what I was saying was I just blended my Old Forester single barrel proof from Utah, my Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, and my Stag Junior. So I'm hoping it's going to be a delicious blend.
William Hall, that's what we thought last week. And I did nothing different than I've done every other week for the last multiple years. So I have no idea. I even like closed everything out on the song. I have no idea. Okay. I mean, that could be it.
Hashtag mom salt, just saying.
All right. So everybody got their hashtag please goes in, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna share this and see what happens. For the record, last week, weirdly, it didn't mute until I shared it.
I think it muted when I like tried to move the mic closer because I was being careful. Yeah.
Oh, Matthew Park says I moved the table. But that was nowhere near anything. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Let's give away.
It's the right vibes, okay?
Let's give away more free shit.
Let's do it.
Okay, everybody's got their hashtag Plinko in. We're gonna share the screen. Fingers crossed.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
If it goes mute, somebody say that immediately.
Immediately.
When she shares a screen. I don't know what we'll do about it, but just let us know.
I mean, we need to have like one of those little windows in the corner that has an ASL person.
Oh,
all right, here we go.
Cool.
We're doing this.
That would be super cool.
All right. So we're going to collect our comments. 8. We only have 8 entries. You guys, you might end up with leggings. Let's see what happens.
Can y'all still hear us? Wasn't me.
Lord.
The words that I told
Okay,
her.
here we go.
Wasn't
Frick
me.
this. Plinko time.
Solid marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me. I was going to upload a drum roll sound, but I forgot.
But then it might mute.
Yeah, probably.
And
Plinko.
Scott is the winner. Do, 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 do.
Scott!
Yay!
I feel like Malam is messing with us.
Scott says here. Malam says, no sound, please shout. Yay. Scott, you won because you told us the truth. No, I don't know why.
Exactly.
You did win.
It gave you the good vibes and kept our speakers.
Okay, let's make sure. Oh yeah, if we solo that, we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Now
Scott.
here's the thing. Scott already has leggings, I think so.
All right, so don't win the leggings, Scott.
Oh, he says D. We're gonna do D.
All right, Delta.
Here we go. Ready? Can we see D? Is it on there? Kinda.
Yeah, it is. It's in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
We can't see.
There's just a big glare at the top. A, B, C, D. Can't wait till I get my lighting fixed.
D for Delta. Ready? Obviously, nothing else. Let's go, D.
Dun, dun, dun,
dun, dun. Oh, we can't see the number it lands in.
So that was a jumper. It was totally.
Oh.
Do. 7 is.
There we go.
He won the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Hey, that's what I've been drinking. I mean, a different one, but woo woo!
Congratulations! Yay!
Solid pour, always. I've never been sad about a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. So
that's awesome. So I will make sure that gets to you because honestly, we're not that far away.
Yeah, oh, sweet. I love that we were on the same page on this whole check. You picked that for the Plinko thing, and I had
Yeah,
picked
and I
those
did
to
that
be
like
those
6 hours ago and didn't even tell you.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, Scott
Hmm.
is winery Scott.
Yes. Tommy D pops in
Interesting.
just in time to say, do the D.
Do the day.
Hi, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy Dean.
Mixer. Glad to see you.
What's up?
Okay. All right. It
Hydrate.
sounds like, yeah, Denise is happy. Denise is super happy. Scott wants the boxers. I mean, you want to trade that single barrel for some boxers.
I mean, it's a deal for the channel.
You win what you win, sir. You're going to have to try again.
So sorry.
For the record, guys, if you are new and you're not sure what the hell it is we're talking about, these are the boxers or briefs. Always on the Plinko board every week. They're also on womenofwhiskies.com, but it's way more fun to win them here. Then we've got the leggings. Can I just tell you, we've had some great streams with men in leggings,
Yeah, we have.
men in tights. You know, so we've got some stuff that we throw on there.
Women, tights.
Okay, yeah, Richie wants that too.
Right.
Des, don't we all? Don't we all?
So if you do really, really want something, most of the stuff is on womenofwhiskies.com. So
Yes.
go over there and you can get it for less than a bottle of Jack Daniels.
I am actually in the process right now. I just started designing. I think a couple are going to hit in the next couple of days. I'm going to be doing away with some of our older stuff. They will go on probably a 40% discount.
Yeah.
And then we will be releasing our new stuff. So watch out for that. Matthew Parks, the next StreamYard Hangout. That's a good question. If you're a patron, and you want to message us, when is a good time? Not like specifically, but like what day of the week. And Adriana and I will sit down and figure out a time. We need to hang out. We're due for another hangout.
Yeah.
So
I will say, I don't think Jack Daniels and Stag is a good blend. I think banana and grape.
I
mean, it's
didn't
not-
think it would be, just in the sense that
It's
they
not
are
bad.
both very proofy in their taste. And then you
Yeah,
throw
like they
the
punch with
heavy
their-
banana, heavy grape,
Right.
and you put that in there.
Yeah, they like really punch with their different flavor profiles. It's not bad. It's not the worst blend.
I totally would have tried it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
a
just
little
like,
intrigued.
in fuck it mode, you know, and then yeah, it's not a sum of its parts.
Tommy, Stahl and Adam definitely did model those. We had an amazing funny stream.
Oh yeah.
And those
Great.
leggings come in extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X. Just saying.
Mike Stahl posed all over a pool table. Adam twerked in them.
With a crop tank top even.
Yes, with a crop tank top on. Jason was on. I compared Mike to Gru, which I will never forget. It was hilarious. So we've seen some nightmares.
Fun. It was fun.
You know.
Okay. So that is one thing I will say. The leggings have been great. Bubble Bath Bourbon wore them at Pours in the Park with a crop top, and then he pulled them off, and then he had a little Speedo underneath.
Rubber ducky Speedo.
Yeah, not gonna lie, fun times.
That was amazing.
Okay. This was a great celebration. I'm really sad that I can't go back to that Eagle Rare pick after drinking this, but it's not just because it was so good. It had just enough proof to elevate it to where I really didn't want anything else. So anybody have suggestions on what I would have for my final pour when I go out to smoke my cigar?
Right. Sorry, Michael S. is just bragging about what a great butt he has. Daz is jealous. I'm just cracking up about all that. Just catching up on the great butts of chat.
Michael, I should talk about your bum.
You know.
Matthew Parks,
very
I don't know
proud of
that they buy them more. Women do buy them, or men buy them for their wives. However, the men seem to win them. And there is something about masculine security when they send us photos or do a stream.
Exactly.
Not gonna
Nothing
lie.
says I'm super confident in myself as a man.
It was pretty great. I'm
A
not
picture
gonna
of
lie.
yourself in
It was pretty
leggings, and women always say women always.
I need to make an overlay now that they're back on the board. I need to make an overlay of Scott in a completely different country and his like multiple poses in the leggings, and then some stills of Mike Stahl and Adam in them.
That's the advertising we need. The world needs. Like that's what we really want. So
I mean, there you go, right there.
were you were asking? I was distracted apparently by Michael S's butt. Were you asking for for suggestions to go with your cigar? Is that what the
I was like,
responses are?
this thing, it's got just enough proof to elevate everything. I'm probably gonna have
Yeah.
one more pour before I go to bed, probably with the cigar. I need suggestions to go from the infinite to.
Right. Yeah. I feel like I feel like it's got to be something else still somewhat proofy.
Somewhat
This was
proofy, I would assume, yeah.
119. So yeah, I would say at least in the 100 teens or like low 120s.
Yeah, I mean, I would say anywhere from 105 up. Matthew
Yeah.
Parks absolutely wouldn't travel without him.
There you go.
Stan, I don't.
Tanger.
I have a cigar blend. I do
Oh.
have the Nancy Fraley
One
cigar
of the Joseph
blend.
Magnus.
That could work. Short barrel, Green River. God dang, I don't think we have the Green River anymore, and I don't have the short barrel. It's okay, guys.
Yeah,
It's,
Des, I'm with you.
you haven't had
I'm like,
one.
I got
It's probably
nothing.
best not to.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a vice girl. Like, I should not like. So Will is now smoking pipes, and I'm like, get away from me. You are never going to see me with a pipe hanging out of my mouth. But yet, I'm so intrigued with what you buy.
I love the smell of a pipe. I won't.
I
You
love.
know, you know I'm not gonna smoke it, but as
Oh,
I said, I've already chosen my vice. So.
Yeah, Mark, that's a great idea.
Oh.
A lot of my bottles are still in boxes.
Those
And
sound
Mr.
good.
Mom, you just hit it. Like, oh, I thought I clicked it, but I missed it. Mr. Mom 310. ECB, yes, perfect. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we have 2 boxes that are full of those somewhere out there.
I mean, at
Somewhere.
least they're like close to the smoking area, so that's convenient.
They will actually all be put in within the next week to where they go. All of our boxes
Sweet.
within the next week, maybe 2 weeks with the electrician coming. Anyway, they will all be put away. Right now, it just sucks because that sounds amazing.
Tommy, this is why I'm like pushing Nick into smoking pipes over cigars. If he's gonna smoke, let it smell good. I love it.
Okay, we have Green River and from Two Souls. Oh, we do. William Dowler, you're right. We do. We do. He is correct. I forgot. It was, in fact, it might even actually be up here. No, that's not it. It's the other one.
Look at Michael's butt. It is like so big. Just out there.
So big.
Damn it, Michael. Now that I know this, I'm never gonna not think that song. So yeah. We need to do a video.
Okay. So having said that, we are way over time.
Yep.
Because it was fun and it was amazing and it was a celebration. Adriana, I am so excited that we are now one.
Yes! Women Whiskies! All right.
We're going to drop some shorts tomorrow.
Sweet.
They're pretty fun. We did drop some shorts over the last few days. Pretty fun.
We totally didn't change shirts to make it look like they were filmed on different days.
We totally did not film them all in one day.
Not a thing at all.
I drive to Utah at least twice a week.
Yeah, obviously. Just for 30 seconds or 15 second shorts or whatever there.
No, Adriana, I'm so glad we're doing this. It just seems right. It just seems natural.
Yeah. I'm super stoked. It's gonna be fun. I love it. And like I said, y'all, I will not be on all of the live streams. Like
I won't be on all like no, I'm just kidding.
But now it's just official. Just to clarify, don't expect that I will be here.
We will be here when we're
literally
here.
days.
She is amazing
Yeah.
and she's saving the world. We know that.
Doing her
We
thing.
understand that.
We're all doing our things, so we got to make whiskey life happen around that.
Des, but I gotta say, I might feel like a failure if we do that. We might feel like a failure.
I believe I texted you
Right.
beforehand.
Like this freaking chat is jumping so fast. I'm having a hard time clicking. Joined at the Glen. I love that.
Love
Matthew
it.
Parks, I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night. We are dropping some shorts.
Yeah.
Mullen. I
Oh.
I can't go there right now. I've had too much to drink.
I'm like, are we going back to pegging and vibrators and stuff?
Denise loves the energy. She says it's super fun. Everyone's telling us to hydrate. You know what?
Yeah.
We should all hydrate.
On it.
Mr. Mom, good night to you. Okay. Just know you guys are awesome. Mark Amenecker giving it up the secrets.
What's he doing? Oh, yeah, he's good. It's the really lightweit one though.
Oh, I love this. That's what you get for coming late. You missed all the good shit.
Nothing to do with the beeper. It's
All
winter
right.
whiskey, is okay.
I mean, good night, everybody. Thank you. We would not do all this without you.
Be nearly as
So,
fun.
see you next Wednesday.
See ya. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for the way you make me feel. Just like a stolen car with a kid behind the wheel. I want to thank you for the way you make me feel. So everything's in Technicolor, yeah, everything's so bright.